What's good, man? You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Big Cam, man, coming in, man, representing, No Brand Podcast. And I'm here, you know what I'm saying, with an esteemed guest, Biggie Rupp, you feel me? Biggie Rupp, man, you feel me? Tell the people, like, what you do, man.
Opalaka, Cass City, Wynwood, Overtown, Little Haiti. It's your boy Big E. I'm in the fucking building. I'm an artist from out of Dade County, South Florida, Miami, Florida, to be exact, born and raised in Liberty City. I've been doing this thing for well over 10 years, man. It's a pleasure to still be here, to be amongst the culture, the craft, and all the YNs and all the OGs that's still pushing and just trying to continue their legacy, man. Continue to build. What's good with you?
Man, I'm just cooling, man. So I see you brought one of the homies with you, man.
You already know what
what's
time
good,
it
bro.
It's your boy Youngin, aka Bad Game Soldier.
That's right. That's Bad Game's own artist. Y'all make sure y'all look out for him. He was featured on my album. You know what I'm saying? Shit, all three of them. But all the rest of them couldn't be here today, but it's all good. He represented.
So man, so we're gonna jump right into the music aspect, man. So tell the people what you got going on right now.
Man, right now, I'm just about to finish putting the final touches on my new album, Executive Orders. I got them boys, Chicken and Backwood, Big Nate, Tsunami Jones hosting that thing, man. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be live. They already created a damn name for me. I don't know why they did that, but I ain't goddamn Suge, bro. The fuck?
Miami Suge.
Yeah, that's what he is called.
Miami
I'm
Suge.
like, no, that ain't what it is.
Miami Suge. Nah, but you remind me a lot of me when we go out to clubs and shit. When I see you out and you see me or whatever, like we demand this, we have this demanding aura. You feel me? Like this bullshit. You feel me?
Yes,
like people can't just, you know what I'm saying, just can't pull up on us, you know what I'm saying, any type of way. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So they call me Red Suge. They call me Red Suge. You see what I'm saying? So they calling you that. They call me Red Suge. So yeah, man. So yeah, I already know what time it is. You feel me? Niggas is enforcing. Niggas be put down on niggas. So that's why you feel me? They came at you that way, pause.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
But at the same time, though, man, I just demand respect when I come in because I feel like I deserve it. Because also I'm gonna give it back too.
Right.
Because I know everybody in the room deserve that.
Facts.
You know, no matter what.
Facts.
And then you still gotta be conscious of how you treat people, man. If you wrong, you wrong. If you right, you right. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, show them that you're not there to play around. You mean your business, and then you stand on that business.
Right.
Pledge allegiance.
Yeah, no bullshit, man. So I wanna ask you, like with the music game, like what are you looking to accomplish?
What I'm trying to accomplish is to stay humble, stay grinding until that opportunity come around again, where it can take me nationally again, because I done been there, done that. You know what I mean? Not saying that that I try to humble myself, because I know a lot of artists that been there, done that, and still think they there and they not.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And then now, and just keep me humble, continue to grind, get out there in the open mics, get out there, perform, stay relevant, stuff like that, until I get that opportunity again to go to that next level again. And when I do, then I know this time I got a lot more knowledge, and I got a lot more understanding about the business and how it works.
Right. So speaking on the business part of it, like what would you do differently?
What I do
Right
right now, if I was to go to that next level right now, I wouldn't do nothing too much different, because I would take it back to that grassroots.
You just tweak some things. Yeah.
To the point where I'll be in the streets heavy, like how I was before.
Right.
But over time, you got family, you got responsibility, stuff you got to do. It puts you in different places, and different situations arise in your life. You got to be able to handle that right then and there. And then also, you know what I'm saying, the one thing I would tweak is the type of music that I'm gonna put out when I do get to that level, because back then, when you used to like disrespect motherfuckers or whatever, or you going through something with a nigga, bodies used to drop and shit like that, cause niggas ain't know how to talk to people or have a conversation or just admit that they wrong or even fall on that 5 steps of fellowship when it come down to, you know what I'm saying, when you offend a brother.
Right.
So my thing would be is to put out that positive vibe when I go out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Show that respect when I go out, and then not overstep that boundary, and also respect just the culture and everybody that's doing it, and not just think it's all about me.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because it's all about your team
Mm-hmm.
and how you move and all that stuff like that. That's the only thing that I would do differently.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I would definitely include my team. Because when I went there the first time, I was by myself.
Right.
They ain't know how to handle me. But I had to do what I had to do in order to get to that point. So when I did get that opportunity again, I was still by myself.
Mm-hmm.
But now, at this point, you got to do this with a team. And if you got a team, it's best that you move with that team, because at the end of the day, y'all got more opportunities, and then y'all got more, you know what I'm saying, all great minds think alike, and then also you got longer arms.
Exactly.
Because they can do certain things that you can't do, and then you can be able to, as a boss, you can be able to put that responsibility or give somebody else that responsibility, delegate that responsibility to somebody else, so that way they can take your brand to that next level and keep you, not just take you there, but keep you there.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And protect your brand, because it's all about branding, marketing,
For sure.
and handling the business, and
So-
sticking to your word.
So you been in the game over 10 years, doing your thing or whatever. What's the difference in your opinion, from getting in a situation where you could blow up back then versus now in the rap and music?
See, now it's a little bit more different too, because I was doing it independently back then. I had a couple of dollars and stuff like that I was able to put myself in certain situations. We didn't have Spotify, Apple Music.
Right.
We didn't have Tidal. We didn't have those social media. We didn't have Instagram. We didn't have X. We didn't have, you know what I'm saying, TikTok and all that shit back then. So you really had to get out there, grind, put up flyers, put up posters, put up, do what you can do to make yourself known, you know what I'm saying, and then also build relationships at the same time. Now you got social media. Social media puts you in many places at one time.
Mm-hmm.
When y'all see DJ Khaled, you know what I'm saying, doing something, he's not doing that at that moment. That was pre-recorded.
Right.
He's probably with his family, spending time with his family, because when it comes time after everything is said and done, when them lights go off, them cameras go off, it's about family. You know what I'm saying? It's about your kids. It's about, you know what I'm saying, your relationship that you done built and stuff like that. That's when that thing come to that point right there. But getting back to the question, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you just gotta just keep your mind focused and stay humble and just continue to grind.
Yeah, for sure. So I gotta ask you, being in the rap game and coming from being in Miami, do you feel like, and it's different for both of you, but I'm gonna ask them first.
It's all good.
You know what I'm saying? Being in Miami, do you consider it being a harder climate to blow up in? Like far as like getting your music out there to the people who needs to hear it, so you can take your shit to the next level. Being here.
Yeah, for Miami, it's hard. They don't look at Miami artists like how they look at other artists.
Right.
So you gotta really grind out here.
Mm-hmm.
Put your shit out there. Grind.
Right.
Awesome.
Hustle.
Do your thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because in other states like that, they got unity.
Mm-hmm.
They got niggas that's pulling each other together, that don't mind putting somebody else on. They don't. That's why when Chicken and Backwoods started launching their thing, I cleansed. At first, I pushed back on. I was like, nah. Then I'm like, hold the fuck up. They keep reaching out to me and saying, I say, you know what? I'm fucking up.
Yeah, big
Fucking
time.
up. I say, and then I start seeing they grind. And then Lamb start coming like, nah, Biggie, we want you to come. I'm like, okay, I'm coming. But when I start seeing it, and I start seeing how they do their thing, and they having more than just you just performing them. They have interviews, they have connections, people you can build with, stuff like that. Niggas ain't trying to fuck your bag up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I say, okay, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's what I was able, that's when I say, you know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna perform. I'm gonna be there, everything that they got going on. Why? Because I see their movement. I see the positivity in it. Back then it wasn't like that. You had Larry Dog, you know what I'm saying? And I respect that nigga 100 every time I see him. He the one that gave us an opportunity to get on that stage and perform when I was kicking this comedy shit. But when Ross, Pitbull, Flow Rider blew up, everybody had a vendetta. You feel what I'm saying? Because you had niggas that was coming after that shit that ain't get their opportunity. But it wasn't their fault.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I was just telling my dog Big Chuck, I'm like, my niggas blaming y'all niggas for that shit.
Right.
And I say, but they can't blame y'all for that shit. Cause why? At the end of the fucking day, it's on you that you gonna get out there and grind and do your shit and do your thing and take your brand to the next level. You can't fault them. And damn right, they the gatekeepers. Because when you get to that gate, how you gonna keep yourself in that gate?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't get to that gate, and then you want to go in and go to the next level, and you can't go to that next level because because what got you there can't sustain you there. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? Right. So when that opportunity came to me, and he gave me that 5-album deal through Empire, I incorporated that shit with what I've been done and what I'm doing. That's why when Chicken and Backwoods did their thing and they brought everything to fruition with this whole performance shit, I say, man, this is it. I say this is complete. I got the Empire deal. I can perform whatever the fuck I want to perform at, as long as they got a venue that's open, respected. Niggas ain't fucking up your bag. You can perform, make money, do what you gotta do, and also build connects.
Exactly.
And build business relationship with people.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So when it come down to that stuff like that, don't call niggas the gatekeepers, and when you get to the gate, you don't know what to do when you get in that gate. You know, it's the reason why they there. Yeah. It's the fucking goddamn when you get there, okay, now what you gonna do when you get over here? Because what you did over there, you gotta do 3 times, 10 times harder than what you was doing. And I got that from a nigga that was already in the gate.
Mm-hmm.
So when fucking Briscoe told me like, oh yeah, E, you here. But now you gotta turn the fuck up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy. It ain't what you think it is.
Right.
You gotta grind. You gotta hustle. No nigga, I ain't gonna do a free feature for you. You gonna pay me.
Right.
I say, shit, nigga, that ain't none of me. I've been doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? He said that's the reason why you in this game. And that's how that go right there. But at the end of the day, man, when you do get to that level and you trying to grind and go to that next level, humble yourself, man. When you get to that gate, know what's going to sustain you to get there. What got you there, apply that same thing, but you got to do it 10 times harder.
You gotta go dumb.
Stupid dumb.
You gotta go dumb.
Shots out to motherfucking Lamb, Big Nate, Tsunami John, Tsunami Jones, my niggas. You feel me? Thank y'all for the opportunity that y'all are giving every single artist. I'm thanking you for them niggas. If they ain't say thank you.
They don't.
Giving us the opportunity to get on that fucking stage and to meet other people and do podcasts and all that stuff like that they will have to go through hoops to get to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But they make it so easy for you. Thank you.
Yeah, we take people on the road and everything. Like Chicken and Backwoods, we make it affordable for you to be able to hit the road with us, perform in front of a different audience, all that, man.
Can't forget about yours. Thank you. Thank
man.
you.
Yeah, man, for sure. So, going back to Chicken and Backwoods, I remember one night we was at Henny Time. You came up there, you performed. We had representatives from Rock Nation in the building that night.
Yeah, my girl Sophie sang.
So,
Yes.
guess what happened?
You know what happened?
What happened? Tell me what happened.
She talking.
What happened? Tell the people what happened.
I performed, I did my thing, everybody did their thing.
Yep.
I left.
Yep.
Not knowing that I won. However,
Yep.
I wasn't mad because I had a family emergency. I had to leave.
Mm-hmm.
So all I know is what's meant for me is what's meant for me.
100.
You feel what I'm saying? If that was meant for me, it'll come back around full circle. You
Cause
feel
niggas
what
was
I'm
in
saying?
there, nigga was like, man, Cam, you was just standing next to him. I was like, he told me you were going
I
to the
got a phone
bathroom.
call. My daughter was sick. I jetted out that motherfucker.
Yeah,
so
because,
quick.
yeah, because the last time you spoke to me, you were like, yeah, boy, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. And then I ain't see him no more.
And that's what happened.
So we went went to the bathroom, went outside looking for you in the parking lot.
Everybody
like,
did.
Man, we don't know
But
where
every
you at.
time I see Sophie, she like, you know, she got that $1 million voice. You was the one that won. And I was like, I say, yeah, I know. I say, I'm sorry I wasn't there to receive it. I say, if it's for me, it's for me.
100.
If it's gonna come back around, it's gonna come back around full circle. But then when it do come around, it's gonna be even bigger.
Mm-hmm.
I say, but you know what? Bless the artist that did get it, that did get the opportunity.
Right.
I hope it changed his life.
Right.
I really hope it changed his life and he utilized what he got just off default.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Maybe that was just a God blessing, sending a blessing through me to bless him.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Not trying to be all big headed. Nah, that ain't what it is.
Mm-hmm.
If I would have stayed, I know that would have been for me. But it wasn't my time. So hopefully that blessing that got sent off to the other dude, man, salute my nigga. Take advantage of that shit. Go hard. Cause I know it's gonna come back to me 3 times harder.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And when it come back, man, I'm gonna be gone.
Right.
I always tell my dog, you see me smoking some weed, you know I got $1 million, right?
Oh yeah.
If you see me rolling up, I got $1 million. I'm just saying. But if you ain't see me smoking weed, you won't know.
Right.
I ain't got $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
But if I got $1 million and you see me smoking and I'm vibing, I got it.
Man, what's in that cup, man?
You
What
need my
you
cup.
drinking?
I got that hand to the dog. You already know what time it is. I mean, shit. I wish I had my own liquor. Any sponsors out there, man, don't hesitate to reach out to me. You feel what I'm saying? I'm looking for my own thing.
Just get it.
I wanna do it big. This for you, big dog. I appreciate you. Shouts out to my cameraman, Pro Films. It's real out here. You heard me?
Yeah, and that's another thing, man. You know, being a partner with Chicken and Backwoods, I got exposed to a lot of stuff in the music game. Cause I do movies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
I seen that movie y'all did.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
That's
So
dope.
Y'all need a
yeah,
Cast me.
cameraman.
so yeah,
You know,
for sure. We
I
gonna
got
for sure.
he
We
on
gonna
go.
talk for sure.
He ready to go.
Yeah, so I see artists come through,
Yes.
right? They trip about paying a dub to perform. A dub.
Oh God.
We give you a platform,
Oh Lord.
right? We give you a platform to perform on. We give you a stage. We give you the opportunity to bring a cameraman. We give you the opportunity to do all of that. If you don't have a cameraman, all of us, we're there recording.
Exactly.
We're gonna slap you on the Chicken and Backwood page. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that, right?
Exactly.
That's what we do. We're gonna get millions of eyes because millions of people watching that page per day.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Off my page on Facebook, I got 80 million people watching
It's crazy.
monthly.
Crazy.
I can show you that the statistics. But anywho, when I see this stuff, right, and I'm like, bro, you can't pay a dub. This is how we supposed to be charged way more than this.
Yeah, because niggas hitting you across the head for $150.
Right? Way more than this.
$200
Because
just perform.
look at what he just said. That was our event at any time. We got Rock Nation in the building.
Exactly.
We can have an empire in the building.
See, but that's the difference between y'all and them.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. If you ain't willing to spend money on yourself
Exactly.
to progress in what you want to do in
There
life,
you
then
go.
you doing shit wrong. You know what I mean? Like something ain't right there.
Right.
Because as an artist, again, even as a cameraman, you know what I mean? We gotta step up. If we want more people to, you know what I'm saying, to see us, sometimes I gotta spend money to make it.
Yeah.
Preach, but
You gotta buy that camera.
exactly.
You gotta buy microphones. You gotta buy SD cards, all
Lights,
memory
all
cards.
kinds of
And
shit.
You gotta have a laptop to edit on. You gotta have an edit bay, you know what I'm saying? All of that shit costs.
Exactly.
So artists should be able to see it as like, yo, I need to pay for my studio time, or these boys charging me a dub to perform. That should not even be an issue.
Exactly.
If it's an issue, then you is not ready to
And hold
invest
on.
into your career.
And hold on, and we got plugs with studios.
Bro, we've been rocking with Chicken the Backwood for a little minute now. Them boy, you know what I'm saying? If they not willing to invest in themselves, with all due respect, stay home that night.
But you know what though? To be honest with you, and I see it a lot when I do go on the show. And I'm not doing this shit for clout, but I see a lot of niggas just not in a position to actually give you a dub. They might not have it.
But see,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
a different scenario. That's
But
when y'all
that's-
boys chop it up.
But that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. But they can't come at them like that because at the end of the day, it's a business.
Exactly.
So when I do see some of my homeboys and them out there or niggas and shit like that, I might say I just run the line.
I get his heart.
I be like, here you go,
but a
let
dub-
him in.
but a
Because
dub, bro.
the reason why I do that shit,
But you're smoking though.
that true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's why I got the
They got the loud in there, but they don't
I
got
got
the
a problem with that.
325, I can do it.
Yeah, but that shit gonna last them all week though. But
Nah, but still, they
it's
got the
not.
bread
But-
to spend
but-
for that. They got the bread to spend, the dub to perform.
Hey.
no, but you know what? At the same time, some of them don't have it like that. They don't know they not there yet until they miss the opportunity and then something come up. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, you
They
talking
miss
about
some
the
shit.
mental?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, yeah, they gotta learn.
okay.
They gotta
Yeah,
learn
So you gotta
sometimes.
get them niggas there to the point where, okay, boom, show them on some shit and be like, okay, the next one you gotta pay for.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Show them because you gotta teach them.
Mm-hmm.
We not teaching them.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? No, you can't get in today. But next time we have it, I'm gonna reach out to you. This how much it's gonna run you.
Mhm.
Take them to that next level. Show them what they get. Tell them what they get because they say, okay, you want to perform $20, but you gotta tell them what they gonna get.
Right.
Cause when I was like, man, y'all niggas out of here, I might go something extra.
I ain't lie. When I
Shit.
first started, you tell me $20, I'm shooting
Man,
a whole
I'm
music
with
video.
Bro, I'm there every week.
You got your cameraman that'll film it. You can post your own content.
Exactly.
And that's what it's really about. You coming out, performing, getting the experience on stage, getting what you need for performing on stage, and then also you getting your contact, you making contacts, and you using that to promote on your page. That's content.
Now, one thing I hated about when we have these events is because this is the format, this is the payment structure. You as the artist don't have to pay anything if you bring people with you.
Exactly.
They pay to get in. So we came up with that model because we wanted more eyes on the artists. We wanted to get the fanfare for the artists. You know what I'm saying? But we had this problem. Certain people will come in there with a wave. They'll come in there with a bunch of people, 10, 12, 30 people, whatever. Once they perform, everybody gone.
Yeah.
But that's the nigga that need to perform last.
But see, right.
But that's
see,
not how it works, though.
But-
Or in the middle, somewhere
Right.
in the middle of that.
But
shit.
you don't know who is gonna bring that 30. Cause you can tell him you gonna bring 30 tonight, and then tonight we on the
everybody
show.
coming in different times.
However,
You on the show to 5 people. and shit.
But at the end of the day, if you know that nigga brought 30 motherfuckers in that bitch, he need to go in between that time. You need to get as much people on stage as possible.
Exactly.
They may stay, some of them may stay, sometimes they may not stay.
Yeah, because we see it. We damn sure be like, oh nah, we're gonna put them
Yeah,
toward the back of the
yeah,
pack.
'cause you
We're
know.
gonna let some people perform and you know what I'm saying?
But,
whatever like that.
but the thing
They
is,
know.
if you don't know, it's hard to calculate it. Because there be some boys that probably perform, and then all of a sudden while they performing, everybody just show up at the same time.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? It's hard to predict, but if you're able to catch it early and organize properly, you know what I
Right,
mean?
exactly. You ain't been to Chicken and Backwood event, man.
About a couple of them. I've been to quite a couple.
I'm fucking with you, bro. So what you thought about it when you pulled up?
I like them all the time.
Yeah,
I be staying with him, so I be
Mm-hmm.
That nigga be there.
messing with everybody.
Sometimes he in the back.
Chicken the back with the hottest thing in the city, bro.
Right
I ain't
now.
even lie. I ain't even lie. to
Them
you, bro.
niggas is fucking grease.
Them boys are hottest in the city. It's nothing but up. The only one stopping is themselves.
Nigga Chuck told me,
Man.
nigga, who the I say, nigga, if you ain't tapped into them niggas yet, you need to. And start playing. And tell Freezy and all them niggas they need to tap in with Chicken and Backwoods. Them the niggas that's putting out the content. Them niggas that's doing the shit in the city. Them niggas the best thing that ever came out the city thus far.
They jump in.
Nobody else ain't doing it like this. Sorry. I'm just saying. And I ain't kissing no ass, none of that shit. Them my dogs. I love Lamb. I love Snuff Joe. Love Big Nate. I love Big Cam. I love all the niggas that's affiliated with that shit. George, all the niggas. Because them niggas is setting a trend right now. And they giving artists an opportunity. And y'all motherfuckers need to open your eyes. Open your eyes.
Yeah,
Tap in.
we got a big event next month, Atlanta.
I heard about that one.
Yeah, that shit gonna be dumb.
Stupid. Just like the one in Texas.
Oh yeah.
Just like the one when y'all
Cali.
get back. And then the crazy part about it, they also tap into other nigga shit that have shows coming up like 420 Fest.
Mm-hmm.
They partnering with them. What it is? What we at right now? Springtime Fest right now.
The one we got on Friday coming.
tapped into with them too.
The Polo Club.
All Vibes. That's the 21st, March 21st. I will be performing live, but also April 19th. It's gonna be crazy. Shit with Whitgard. It's gonna be crazy. All them boys tapped in together, and that's
Exactly.
good. That's really good.
All
I
us
see
close,
it.
all
I
us
see it.
cool, not one argument, no beef,
They don't need to be.
no nothing.
Cause everybody
They
get
don't
money.
need to be, bro. Let's
Nah.
get to the.
And it
If
ain't
everybody
about, it ain't even
focus,
about the money either, but at the same time that they bring in unity.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They bring in artists together. And niggas ain't fucking up the bag and better not fuck up the bag because that's how we do it.
that's what Miami's lacking though. And
And the
Chicken
minute you
the
see
Bad
somebody
Boys
trying
doing
to
it.
fuck up the bag, give them the fuck out of
They
there.
bringing
And
the
see,
boys
and
together.
then with the thing, right? And being that Lamb, Tsunami Jones, they're rappers.
Exactly.
You feel me? Most rappers we see when they do this type of stuff, they
It's
come up
hard.
with this.
Yeah.
What they do is they'll throw salt in the game when they feel like it's someone better than them or whatever. None of us are like that.
Yeah.
Jones ain't like that.
Gotta
Lamb
see.
ain't like that. Niggas are just genuine people that want to see niggas blow from the
You
crib.
got a vision. It's the vision.
And not only that, we open the doors for the tri counties.
Yes.
So we welcome West Palm Beach. We welcome Fort Lauderdale.
I was surprised to see
Broward.
Burner at Fat Man Hot Dog shit. I was like, what the fuck you doing here?
Yeah,
I'm like, hi.
yeah. She
Good to
tapped
see
in with
you.
us.
Yes.
Yeah,
she
tapped
need
in
to
with
come
us.
down a little bit more often. Because what she doing up in Fort Lauderdale, man, hey, hats off to you, mama. I appreciate you putting on for your peoples up there. But now y'all got to be able to come together and open up doors for niggas from all over the place.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. We open up the doors for Pompano, all them boys to come on down here. Man, yeah, boy. I got friends that I made over the years, you know what I'm saying, from up that way. And they be like, man, Cam, come up here, boy. We doing this, we doing that. I'll pull
That's a
up.
plug.
You know what I'm saying? I'll pull
Yes.
up. And they young niggas.
Yeah, the young niggas.
Young niggas. They learning from the OG. I'll tell, hey, well, you don't have to do that to get, nah, you don't have to do that.
Dumb
You
shit.
don't have to do no dumb shit, bro.
Nigga, stay focused, nigga. Stay out here.
Exactly.
Stay out the
Long as
chain
you're out
game.
here, you're going to get where you're going.
Stay out the chain game.
That's facts.
Yeah,
I don't care.
They doing with Miami. Y'all had that discussion earlier about Miami. Chicken and Backwood is doing what Miami isn't. Is y'all helping artists get to places. Individual artists, with all due respect to them, yo, they only shut each other down. Like, yo, he can't drop, and they slow it down. Y'all bridging that gap. As long as y'all boys continue to do that, bro, Sky is gonna be a fucking limit.
Trust me. And then some of the motherfucking special guests that be there that you see in the background, that's already that's major. They're there.
Yeah.
They know. They starting to do certain shit with them, and I'm seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah. I say, there go. But I knew it from the beginning when I seen. I said, these niggas finna change the game. And that's what Miami needed.
They need that, bro.
We're ramping up. We're ramping up every year. We
They
doing
finna,
more
the
and more
boys finna
shit.
get there, boy. They just
Hopefully
gotta
we
keep
can get the
going.
fucking majors down here to get a couple of niggas off the board. Even if niggas don't go up, one of these young niggas up from down here.
Nah, we all blowing up. We out this motherfucker.
I hope they go up. You know what I'm saying? And do some shit.
Yeah,
Change the
man,
game.
So yeah, bro. So being in the game this long, bro, I know you done came across haters, people trying to block your path to greatness.
Yes.
Tell the people about that. Give some situations.
But
You know what I'm
sometimes
saying?
that can be yourself.
Talk about that.
Sometimes that can be yourself because
Tell the
you
people
can
about
get in
that.
the way of yourself.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes by not knowing, you know what I'm saying, that somebody is giving you opportunity or can't even see the blessing that's in front of you that you about to blow. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Sometimes that can be you fucking that shit up because of how you was raised to come up in this shit.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But piggybacking off what you just said, like, man, niggas need to just stay focused, man, and just continue to grind. Continue to stay focused because you can lose sight just that quick.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? When it come down to certain things, you know what I'm saying? So you got to stay focused and continue to take them steps to get you to the next level, brick
Right.
by brick.
Right. 100. So what about you, bro? Like, you been in the game. What hate have you came across? Like, even from people that's supposed to be your homeboys or whatever like that. Because you know what thing I hate when
Talk
motherfuckers
about
say, and when a motherfucker tell me, like, I put out a movie a year ago on Amazon Prime called The Takeover, right? And bitches were all up, yeah, Cam, I see your little movie or whatever. Don't never say nothing I do look.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing I do look.
Sweating that shit.
Boy, dog, nigga put bands in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing nigga do is little. Nothing. Everything nigga do is big. So
right now, it's just me blocking myself right now. I gotta go hard, you feel me? Just start grinding, start going to the studio, dropping. That's the only thing that's stopping me right now.
So,
but the hate situation on some things, sometimes you might not see it coming.
right.
Or you think a motherfucker, they intended to hate on you, but at the same time, they actually just gave you a platform to launch yourself somewhere where they didn't think you was gonna go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they can hate all they want to. What's for you is for you.
Hate
You feel what I'm saying?
can work in your favor.
And that can motivate you. That can motivate you to keep that fire up under your ass, to get out of bed every day, to get out there and grind.
100.
Put yourself out there. You
100.
feel what I'm saying? Every opportunity that you get to put yourself out there, do it.
Facts.
Do that shit. It's only gonna benefit you in the long run. It might not benefit you now, but later on down the line.
Facts. Yeah, man. So, so, like, get the people, like, as far as, like, with you blocking yourself, like, what you think you could really, like one thing or more things that you could do to, like, push yourself to go to that level where you in your zone and there ain't no blocking you, ain't no stopping you. Like, you dead ass about your music and your craft.
Really just me.
Stand on business, nigga.
Stand on business and do what I gotta do, really. Just go to the studio and keep dropping. You feel me? I gotta stop doing that.
Right.
I gotta do that.
So, how long you been with Big E?
For some years now. I don't know what's
Been doing this for a minute,
Every opportunity I get, I try to get them in something. Put them on something. Try to motivate them so that way they can understand that stop waiting for motherfuckers to do something for you.
Right.
Get up and do something for yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Get up and get out there and go do something for yourself. Build yourself. And that's the reason why I did that.
Right.
And the reason why I do certain things because I don't wanna disable them when it come down to this game because I know how I was taught and how shit go. If you handful your motherfucker all the way up there to that point, he won't know what to do in the middle.
Facts.
So if you tell him like, okay, here's a platform, you got the platform, jump on it. You jump on there, I can get you up there. But however, you need to put in the work.
Right.
Because if you don't put in the work, all I'm doing is just hurting you in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, if you don't do the work in between time, basically building relationships, putting your market and promotion into play, branding yourself as an artist, then when you do realize where you at, and then realize that you can't stay where you at because you're not doing that certain thing, then it's my fault because I didn't instill that into you at the beginning. And that was my whole thing when I did do Bad Game All Stars.
Mm-hmm.
That was my main purpose. Whenever y'all ready, I'm ready.
Right.
Whenever y'all got another single, I'm ready to go. When they dropped that first thing, I was like, nigga, it's on.
Exactly.
Come on with the second one, let's go.
Exactly.
But I'm waiting on y'all because if I give you all the tools that you need to survive and give you a fishing pole and show you how to fish, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Dig. Keep digging. Do what you gotta do to get to that point so you can be solidified when you step in this game because that's what they looking for. A lot of artists, they get into the game, they get there, then they fall off.
Right.
That's not what I want to do with my artists. I want them to be able to sustain. When I'm dead and gone, them niggas still taking this shit on.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? When a grand architect take my life and I become a real master mason, I want them to still be able to continue on.
Mm-hmm.
That's just facts.
100. So, Big E, who are you when you're not? When you're in your quiet time, when you're not in the streets, when you're not being a boss, when you're in your private setting, when you're in your comfort zone, who are you?
Man, I'm in the spirit, praying, hoping that God give me good health, God give me my ability to carry on, take care of me and my family. I'm a father, I'm a husband, you feel what I'm saying? I'm a provider. I'm all of that good stuff when I'm not in the limelight doing, this music stuff because that's just a platform.
Right.
And I learned to not let that get to my head and learn how to separate it. That's who I am. I'm human.
Right.
So that way, and also I'm a brother at the end of the day. So that's who I am at the end of the day. I'm a Mason. You feel what I'm saying? And I was born a Mason in my heart. You feel what I'm saying? Well, my granddaddy was a Mason. You feel what I'm saying? And that's who I was. That's who I knew who I was at the end of the day because some of the things he instilled in me. Now that I'm living it up to this day, that's who I am when I'm off, not being Biggie Rub. That's who I am.
Right.
I'm a family man when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Dudes got to take care of their family, take care of their kids.
Right.
Stop playing around, man. This is real. This real life right here. That's who I am when I'm not here. Praying every day that God get me to the next level, next step, so I can make sure everybody that's around me, everybody that I come in contact with, that some type of blessing come upon them. You feel what I'm saying? That's who I am at the end of the day. That's who I am really as a person. They might see that image, they might call me Suge from Miami, whatever. Nah, it's just I demand that respect when I come in the room, and no disrespect to everybody. 100 to all the OG and the YNs. I fuck with y'all 100. Heard me? Yeah.
Yeah. So, with your experience with being Masonic, would you encourage other young men or men in period to, join?
Absolutely. And that's the reason why when you see me, because you gotta know somebody, you gotta know a Mason to become a Mason.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Somebody told me that a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, you know him really good, Terry Elliott.
Mm-hmm.
And once I knew who he was, he put me in place with somebody else that allowed me to be where I'm at today.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I definitely would recommend that every black brother that's out there that's listening, even if you say you not black, you any nationality, because they're international. You international. It's all kind of creed and ethnics inside the organization. It's what you make of it.
Right.
I encourage everybody to tap into it. And some people might mix it up with that whole Illuminati thing, but it ain't about that. And so you see that G in the middle of that, that's for God.
100. Yeah, because over the years, Masons have been tied into the Illuminati and different occult
but that's what they mix it up with.
Right.
It's not that.
Right.
You gotta know a Mason to become a Mason. And once you get in there, and most dudes when they do get in there and they think it's about that, it ain't that. And they do that for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is a secret society.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So what you see is what they putting out there to throw everybody off. But once you get in there, it ain't what you think it is. That G stands for God.
100.
And that's the only thing that changed me now from back then.
Right.
Because like I said, it's easy for, niggas ain't know how to have a conversation. And then, before you know it, you done create all type of shit because you a boss, he a boss. Now y'all war to get some shit because y'all ain't got no understanding of what's going on in the streets or what's going on or be able to come to some type of, understanding or some type of agreement, meet each other at that crossroad where y'all can have a conversation and not creating, bloodshed and all that stuff like that. Y'all can be able to forgive each other and then walk on those 5 steps of fellowship. You feel what I'm saying? And you gotta do that. And if you don't know nobody, if you into some shit out there in the streets and it done got over your head, you can go to that OG that's over there and say, man, look, I need you to go talk to this person because it ain't that serious. You feel what I'm saying? And they can be able to diffuse the issue. Let them diffuse it. Because that's how some of the dudes that I know that did that for me. Right. You feel what I'm saying? I can be able to talk to those people in North Miami, Opelika, Carol City, Wynwood, Overtown, Little Haiti, down south where Mike Smith from, and I can be able to walk around and I can be able to go in those different places.
Exactly.
Because why? Because I had a relationship with the people that was there and that know about all the dumb shit that be going on, and they don't want to be there for me and say, you know what, I got you.
Facts.
Go do your thing.
Facts.
And then you got to worry about that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have that right now because the YNs don't respect the OGs. And they need to. And you need them niggas. Because at the end of the day, niggas get in, when you done come from youth to, from manhood to old age, you still want to have that relationship with the people that's been there for the longest, that can save your ass and save your life. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of young dudes that's losing their life, and they don't got that guidance like that.
Right.
They don't have that guidance, and you need that guidance.
Right. So
cleanse to them dudes, man. If you ain't part of nothing, man, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. Trust. Thank you, Terry Elliott.
100. So going back to that, I remember growing up, and I had it was me and my young niggas, and we had older cats in the neighborhood or whatever like that. Most of them I respect. Some of them I didn't. And it's still to this day. I still respect the ones that I respect, and I still don't respect the ones that I don't respect.
They probably ain't stand on business.
Exactly. Or they did a lot of slimy shit that caused
stuff. Yeah.
Right. So and I get the young niggas' point of views when they dealing with older cats now, because me, you, we're older. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how old you are. What? 34. Okay, so you're in that range too. So judging now for how these guys move, and I see how the young nigga move in my neighborhood. They always come up, well, OG boy, what's good, boy? They see me, you know what I'm saying? I'm running plays, you know what I'm saying, doing what I gotta do, and they like, hey, bruh, I see you, boy. I respect everything you doing, boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I give them something to respect. You feel me? And I keep it moving.
But ask them though. At the same time, ask them questions. You respect what I do? Tell me what you respect.
Oh no, I do. I always ask. I always pick their brain because I want to know what they thinking.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Anything you can be able to change their mind with what they about to get ready to do, mess up their whole life and get themselves 30, 31 years, 30 years. I just got on the phone with my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers getting 30 years, man. Life sentence off this gang shit.
Facts.
You heard me?
Yeah, so with that being said, man, real quick, man, you know what I'm saying? We finna close out. Tell the people what you got coming up, bro.
My new album, Executive Orders. I am Big Suge. Big Suge of Miami.
Damn right.
Executive Orders. I ain't let me just stop that, you know what I'm saying? But hey, but at the end of the day, Executive Orders on the way. Lamborghini Dreaming is out there right now. I'm talking about, man, right now, I'm performing live March 21st, all vibes. April 19th at the 420 Fest. Y'all pull up the With God, shit is gonna be major. Shouts out to Chicken and Backwoods.
Wow.
Shouts out to everybody that's out there right now. My new single in the streets right now, No More Favors. Respect, featuring Billy Blue and Young Breed.
Wow.
We out here. Let's go.
Tell the people where they find you at, bro.
Opalaka, Cass City, Wynwood, Overtown, Little Haiti. It's your boy Big E. Y'all can find me anywhere on the net. And to all you motherfucking lames, y'all can contact me on social media. BIGGERUPT. And we out here. Dade County, Opalaka. Let's go.
Tell the people where they can find you at, bro.
Find me on Instagram, that Bad Game _ Youngin.
That's
Facebook,
right.
RBE Youngin James.
Let's go.
So, man, you already know what time it is, man. It's Know the Brand Podcast, man.
Know the
We
brand
out,
in the
baby.
building.
We out, baby.